Hello and welcome to another Access UTV episode. This is Michelle Edhouse and I'm coming to you from being cuddled by a cabbage tree. How does it get any better than that? So I just wanted to ask you, are you actually aware that you see the world different to everyone else on the planet? Are you aware that no one else sees the world like you? What do I mean? I'm always asking that question. What do I mean? Come on, Michelle. What are you talking about? Well, every thought, every feeling, every judgment, every decision creates a filter through which you see the world. And no one else on the planet has exactly the same filters as you. So when it comes to parenting, when it comes to dealing with people in the workplace, when it comes to dealing in any relationship, especially those where people have judged them as weird, as different, would you be willing to acknowledge that they see the world different to you? Now, one of the things that came to my awareness recently was when I was dealing with my son. And yes, he has been diagnosed as being on the Asperger's spectrum, and he is a phenomenal being. And you know what? He sees the world different, just like you do. And what I'd love to invite you to is a question that I use on a regular basis of how do you see this? What do you know that I don't know? What are you aware of that I'm not aware of? And guess what? He even came to join us. This is my favorite 12-year-old on all the planet with his funky new hair color. And just like you and I, he sees the world different to anyone else on the planet. And and you know what? What if no one's point of view is right or wrong? What if how you see the world is just different to how he sees the world and to how I see the world? What if none of us are wrong? And what are they aware of? What are you aware of that no one else is aware of? But if you were willing to acknowledge it, if you're willing to actually allow the awareness to show up in the world, could be the change that we're looking for to creating. Hello little stick, you're making a really pretty shadow. Can I get you to go up there for a second? No, you don't. You want to stay in the shot? Okay. So that's the question I'm going to ask you to ask with this video, is what are they aware of that I'm not aware of? What do they know that I've not been willing to be aware of? And maybe even ask them, hey, what do you know that I don't know? So would you be willing to acknowledge how different you be and how you see the world different to anyone else? And ask, what else do I know that I haven't been willing to acknowledge? So I'll leave you with that and look forward to seeing you in the next Access UTV video. Have fun. Bye.